What's up, family? Hey, I want to jump in here. I want to have a real heart to heart with you guys, okay? Um, I'm nervous about saying this for some reason. I don't know why. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hey, um, I talk a lot about nature, and people wonder if I worship nature. Family, we have to grow up. We have to grow up, okay? Seriously. I do not worship nature. I do not worship anything in nature, okay? I appreciate, I cherish, I respect, and I enjoy nature. Why? Because I am a humble student of nature. I am a humble student of nature because nature was our first teacher. Nature has taught me so much about life. Nature has helped put everything in its right perspective for me. To each their own. But for me, I appreciate, respect, cherish, and enjoy nature. I don't worship it. Nor am I a religious person. At all. And to each their own, do you, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm not religious. Religion has messed up a lot of people. And we don't talk about that, you know what I mean? We don't like to acknowledge that stuff, except for those people that are like anti-religion, you know what I mean? Or those people that hate all religious or, spiritual aspects. They quick to talk about all that, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? As a kid, I've shared how my father murdered my mom and been molested by religious people. What I haven't really talked a whole lot about was the fact that I was told, because I was born left-handed, stay with me, I'm going somewhere. I was born left-handed and was told by religious people I was whipped by my family who was religious. I was chastised, corrected, rebuked for being left-handed because that was demonic. It was not godly in any way, shape, or form. Stay with me. At school, the teachers had this long yardstick, and they would snap it on the desk every time I went to use my left hand writing or drawing or whatever. Stay with me. This had a great impact on my life, obviously, you know what I mean? Because I was born this way. Stay with me. I was born left-handed. It's not like I chose to be left-handed. I was born left-handed. And I was told that it was ungodly. I was born left-handed and I was told that it was demonic. What do you think that told me? Every time I got beat for doing something that was natural for me, every time I got whipped and chastised and told that I was being ungodly and that I was being demonic for using my left hand, something that was natural for me. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. I can't relate to people that grew up with silver spoons in their mouth, that has never gone through things. I can't relate to those people at all, in any way, shape, or form. Other than you may like nature or you may like this sporting event or whatever the case may be. But for life, I can't relate to those people in any way, shape, or form. I relate to people that grew up in hell. I relate to people that have gone through some things. I understand everybody ain't been through things. You know what I mean? I understand that. That's not my ministry. That's not my calling. That's not my area where I feel comfortable at. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I'm called to serve those that have been hurt. I'm called to serve those and to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, a beacon of joy to those that have gone through hell. If you ain't gone through hell, you probably ain't watching this. You know what I mean? Unless you just trying to be nosy, see what I'm doing. And I know there's some people like that on here. Stay with me. On my left shoulder, I have a tattoo of my kids' names inside of a book. The girls are on one side, the boys are on the other. I have a tattoo of a lotus flower and a phoenix. Stay with me. I love the lotus flower. Love it. I love what it symbolizes. It's symbolic of my life. Talking about nature. This lotus flower symbolizes my life. Why? Because the lotus flower grows up in the nastiest, the murkiest, the muddiest, the grossest looking water. Stay with me. And in spite of its nasty, grotesque environment, this flower grows and blossoms and still reaches its full potential and produces a beautiful flower for all to see in the grossest, nastiest, darkest environment. That's my life. That's who I am. That's what I'm about. That's all I'm about. Is being a beautiful flower, a beacon of hope in a dark environment. The phoenix. The phoenix symbolizes dying and being burned up and consumed and coming back alive again. Better, more beautiful, more powerful than it was before. And I've often said, man, I feel like I've lived 5 lives. I'm 51 years old. I feel like I've lived 5 lives in this one lifetime. What does that have to do with the way that I was raised? The way that I was raised was hellish. There's nothing godly about the way that I was raised. Although I was raised in an apostolic church, you know what I mean? Although I was raised in an apostolic home, there was nothing godly or loving about that. Nothing loving about that whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Family, I don't care what you've gone through in your life. And I say that in love. I say that out of love. And when I mean what I say, I don't care what you've gone through, it doesn't matter. Whatever you've gone through, you can rise up out of that. Whatever you've gone through, you can still become that beautiful lotus flower. You can still blossom into all that you came here to be. Do not allow your circumstances, no matter what they are, to control and dictate who you are and what you're capable of being. Don't allow your past, don't allow your exes, don't allow your family or anybody else to dictate who you can be. Don't allow religious people or anybody to dictate who you could be. Before you got here, you had a purpose. As a kid, you had a purpose. As an adult, you have a purpose. That purpose is not to be a doormat. That purpose is not to be a rug that everybody walks all over. You're not here to be used and abused and thrown away like toilet paper. I love you guys. And if you don't get anything from my videos, I hope and pray that you understand that you can be all that you came here to be. That you have a purpose. That all that you've gone through in your life was meant to help you reach your full potential so that you could take all that you went through and you can learn from those things and turn around and help other people that are going through or that have gone through similar things. You are not a mistake. What you went through was not a mistake. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it sucked. I understand that. Yes, abandonment hurts. Yes, abandonment sucks. Yes, rejection sucks. Yes, failures suck. I understand that. Just because you've gone through that doesn't mean that's who you are. You are not a failure. You are not a failure. I don't care how many times you failed at business. I failed twice. You know what I mean? I tried the Amway business on 2 different occasions. I did all right, but I quit. You know what I mean? It just wasn't for me. I've been in and out of relationships. I don't care what it is that's hurt you or that's got you thinking that you're a failure or that you can't do what you came here to do. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what you did. I don't care whether you're strung out on dope. I don't care whether you've been to the penitentiary. I don't care whether you was walking the streets. I don't care if you was homeless. Nothing that you've done can stop you from reaching your full potential. The only thing that can stop you from reaching your full potential is you. You. Not your haters, not your distractors, not your critics, not your family. It's you and you alone. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.